When I say yay, you say math.
Yay!
Math.
Yay!
Math.
When I say yay, you say math.
Yay!
I get to have 2 fingers. Yeah. One more. Okay. When I say yay, you say math.
Yay!
Math.
Yay!
All right. That was a strong debut. Okay. As in it can like lift.
Are you feeling okay?
Courtesy of J-Mo Productions.
All right, you ready to start? Whew, get it out. Okay, that was good.
I'm gonna send you.
On the top of your paper, we have examples of a quadratic function. Let's talk about it. You can see where it says y equals 2 times x minus 1, x plus 3. Now, if we were to graph this, it would have 2 x-intercepts, okay? The 2 x-intercepts are when what occurs? Yes?
Y equals 0.
When y equals 0, very good. So we can put that down. X-intercepts, put it over here. X-ins, when y equals 0. Stuff we've written before, which is fine. Okay. What's another word for x-intercepts?
Zeros.
Zeros, solutions. Let's put those down. Zeros, solutions. I think it's on your paper already. Zeros, solutions, roots. Okay. And so, like Cornelia said,
I don't care.
You can't
we're
say
not going to
names.
say his name, so we're just going to call him Mr. Cloverleaf. Okay. So, as Tampa Bay said, the x-intercept is when y equals 0. So how can we change this equation up? Yes,
You got
again?
a foil.
What?
You on the foil?
No.
Oh.
If I wanted to find the x-intercepts, what would I do? Yes?
Make y 0.
Make y 0, so let's rewrite that.
Sorry.
0 equals 2, x minus 1, x plus 3. Okay. And now do you agree that whatever x equals, those will be the x-intercepts or the 0 solutions of roots?
Oh.
These are all interchangeable terms. That whatever x is will be those points because we're setting y to 0. So let's go ahead and do that. How can we solve this algebraically? Simplify our life
Foil.
first by?
Divide by 2.
Yes, dividing by 2 is a good example of how to simplify. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. In effect, what happened on the left?
Nothing.
Nothing. So I'm going to write 0 again. What changed on the right side?
That cancels.
The 2's canceled indeed, leaving with x minus 1, x plus 3.
Now you go foil.
We don't foil now.
You
We
solve.
don't foil now.
split them up
Solve
into
by
2.
doing what to, what do we
Make
do?
them each like.
Oh.
Right. What are these pieces called?
Parentheses.
They're in parentheses, but what are they called? It starts with an F. No, good
Friends.
thinking. They are friends, not functions.
For
This is the result of doing what to the equation?
Factoring.
Factoring. So these are called
Factorials.
factors, not factorials.
Factory.
Factors.
I really thought I had to.
Factors. I think it's a good idea for you guys to write down factors.
This is a factory chapter.
In my best judgment, factors are pieces that multiply. So these are 2 pieces that multiply indeed. This is a piece, and we have times, this is a piece. So I see 2 factors. Mango, what are the 2 factors, please?
x2.
What?
x2 minus 3. Well, I mean like,
What's one factor?
oh, x2.
No?
2.
No?
Wait, what do you? Oh.
We have the
x minus
giggles.
1.
We have the giggles.
No, she's crying. She's not laughing. No, she's
We
laughing.
have the giggles.
No, x minus 1 is one of the.
Yes, that's
oh,
what I
I thought you meant like.
That's one of the factors.
Oh, you equal it. Oh, I get it. Got it.
We need to pause and collect. So x minus 1 is one of the factors.
And
X
x
plus
equals 1.
3 equals one of the factors. Yeah. So we set the factors to 0. That's all. And so we get x equals 1
and x equals
and x equals -3. Very good. x equals 1 and x equals negative 3. So what do 1 and negative 3 have to do with the graph, please?
It's going to be the 2 points where the parabola will hit the
Axis.
axis.
Very good. So we can go ahead and do a mini sketch for ourselves. 1, 2, or here we go, negative 1.
No, it's negative 3 and
Oh, negative 3, negative 1, thanks. Negative 3 and 1. So let's fix that. Here and here.
Right.
And most likely, do we know already, does this parabola open up or down?
It
Up.
opens up.
It opens up. How do we know?
Because it's 2x squared.
Because the positive a over here, if we were to FOIL this out, this would be a positive function. So the vertex is somewhere down here. Yes?
From this, can we figure out what the vertex is? Because you see the line, the axis of symmetry is the,
Is actually going to be right between them.
yeah.
Yeah. So we do know the axis of symmetry occurs right between them. But we don't know exactly where, and we would have to plug in that point to get it. Or negative b over 2a, which is something we've done already. Yes?
But it's okay to like guess sort of just like the bottom half of the loop.
Okay, so we're not really asking for vertex right now. But if you wanted to get the vertex, you'd have to solve for it traditionally. Negative b over 2a.
Oh, so you just want us to plot the points?
I just want the solutions. I just want the solutions. X-intercept, zeros, solutions, or roots. For now. Later, we're going to do vertex and solutions together. However, if you know a parabola is perfectly symmetric, you know that halfway between negative 3 and 1 will be the point negative 1. So your vertex is somewhere over here. And so you can plug in negative 1 to get y. Right? So, but that's another issue. Let's go back to this. Are we comfortable with what Mango said? She said that if the factor is x minus 1, the solution is x equals 1. Is that what gave you the giggles, Mango?
No.
For her? Okay. Okay, so I'll be sure to use fruits again in the future. So the question is, it's okay, yeah, let them, they'll get over it. They'll get over it. What if I did this though? We're comfortable with the fact that x minus 1, the factor, leads to x equals 1, the solution.
Yes.
Let's do that. So what if I gave you the solution x equals 1? What would be its factor? Yes?
Negative 1. Or x minus
The
1.
factor would be x minus 1. Because what happened to go, or to get to here, you had to have x minus 1. And what was the factor of this?
X plus 3.
X plus 3. Okay, on your paper you have some examples. Some solutions are 3 and negative 5. Solutions of 3 and negative 5. I'm gonna write it. Hold on, good job, you're getting it. Solutions 3, negative 5. Okay, so what was the factor to make a solution of 3? Anyone, everyone?
X minus 3.
X minus 3.
Equals 0.
Times x.
And the second solution, x plus 5.
Do you need to include the equals 0?
Now, good question. It's asking, write this in standard form. Anyone remember what standard form looks like? Yes?
A x plus x squared
Yes.
plus bx plus c.
Very good. Let's do y equals ax squared. Ooh, a squared. Cucumber had a good one. Ax squared. What am I doing? I'm just playing with fire.
Well, I said pineapple.
I know, pineapple's delicious.
I'm allergic to it.
Too bad. I mean, it's okay. So standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. Here's the thing. A, b, and c need to be integers. Integers. Meaning negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on.
Not 1/3.
Not 1/3 and stuff, right? So we had a hand? We had a hand? Yes, please?
Can't you just FOIL it?
Yes, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Was there a question? Okay, so let's FOIL. So to answer your question, Daisy, y equals,
Actual name.
yeah. So y equals, let's FOIL this thing like we depended on it for
X squared.
freshness. X squared,
That's 5x.
Minus
Minus
3x.
5x, minus 3x, minus 15 simplifies
Plus
2.
2x minus 15. Yogi togi.
Okay. So this would be the answer, please.
How did you choose, if -3 or 5,
Yeah.
are they both, like, do we just have 2 B's?
Oh,
Like, I'm
they're
confused how
neither,
you
good
added
question.
those in
They're
there.
not, none of them are B's. The B is actually 2 at the end of the day. The B is 2. But the original equation, the function, started like this.
When you add them together.
Because I know that the solution, if the solution is 3, the factor is x minus
Oh,
3.
so that's after we foil it?
Yes, we
I
foil
see.
this down. Right, and so the B is officially 2.
Okay.
Okay, good question. Any more? Yes?
I don't understand how we got the bottom,
This?
both equations.
Okay, we foiled this. Okay, first, outer, inner, last. I'm glad you're asking. First, x times x squared. Outer,
Good job,
5x. Minus 3x. Inner, last, minus 15. And then middle two terms combined to make 2x. Okay? All right, let's do the next one. Next one's kind of a doozy.
Except
Except,
it's a fraction.
right.
Wah, wah,
The
wah.
old
So
fraction
let's do,
trick.
we have solutions are -1/3 and we have 4.
Why would they write here and not put the comma? Is it just because? Or?
Yeah, it's just inconsistent. So which one is easier, do you think, easier one to do? 4?
4.
So it would be x
Minus 4.
minus 4. Any questions about the easy ones? The factor is x minus 4 because if you set it to 0, x would be 4.
I think you have to multiply it all by 3.
Okay, there's 2 ways to do it. There's 2 ways to do it. I'm going to show you my way. If x were to result in -1/3, I'm going to show you the answer and see if you can work backwards in your mind.
Oh, that makes sense.
Once it's given the answer,
Yeah. That's fine.
if I were to take this and set it to 0, I would get this. If I were to take this and set it to 0, I would get this. So that's one way of doing it.
My
How'd you
favorite.
come up with that though?
Let's say I started here. Could I multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of the fraction?
Yeah.
If I multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of the fraction, I would have
Makes
3x equals -1. And then if I added 1 to both sides to make it equal to 0, I'm working backwards now.
I see that.
So you can get better at that over time. So that's one way of doing it, and then we can FOIL this out. Okay? So let's go ahead and FOIL, and I'll show you the other way after. Okay, so first,
3x squared.
3x squared. Go ahead, everyone, anyone?
Minus-
Minus
Minus x.
Plus x.
Plus x, trying to be consistent, outer,
Minus 12x.
minus 12x,
Minus 4.
minus 4. Simplificaciones,
3x squared.
3x squared, minus 11x.
Minus 1.
Yeah. Okay, so y equals. Okay. Is that all right? Any questions on that stuff? The other way is to do this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just give you the other way real quick if you want to document it. We have the x minus 4. We agreed on that. And the other way is x plus 1/3. Okay.
That's what I thought. Negative
Yeah.
reciprocal. Or
And then you
negative-
foil this, and then you'll see that you get fractions in here. And then you multiply by 3 to get rid of the fractions. So either way, you can even multiply by 3 here. You can multiply by 3 here. That would be 3x plus 1.
3y.
Right, but officially we're talking about zeros.
Alright.
So, but you would get 3y. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, yeah. So there's multiple ways of doing it. Yeah, please.
Why is it that you don't multiply by 3 in the other set of parentheses?
Here.
Because
Sure.
they're 2 different solutions, 2 different problems.
The solutions would still be the same. That's what's so fascinating about this. No matter what I multiply on both sides, I'm still going to get the same solutions because, as you said, we're really talking about 0 here. So I can multiply anything I want here, basically, because this will remain 0. Yeah, yeah. Let's do a jump into factoring, right? You're gonna get better by the end of this component. It's funny, I fast forward the erasing on the camera.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it looks like this.
It's gonna make it more weird. It's gonna look super fast.
Yeah, it's gonna look super, now it's going really fast. Yeah, I should just. And what's funny is that the voice also gets very high.
You sound like
So I'm talking slow, so maybe it'll be even.
Wait, talk really fast.
Now this would sound like this. Actually, it would be even higher. So, can win. X squared minus 5x. You guys get me. Okay. So, this is a function, originally y. You have it on your paper, right? But if we're solving for solutions, we set y to 0. What is the first step in factoring always? Look for the greatest common factor. Is there one? Yes. What is it?
X.
X comes out, leaving what?
X minus 5.
X minus 5. What are the two factors?
X and X minus 5.
X and X minus 5. And what do we do to the two factors? We set them all to 0. So X equals, right. So what is the significance of 0 and 5? It's where?
It hits on the x-axis.
It's where the parabola hits the x-axis, correct. And those points are solutions.
or roots.
Or roots.
Or zeros.
Or zeros.
Or solutions.
Or x-intercepts. Very good. Next one, difference of squares.
Or parentheses.
Is this a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these perfect squares?
Yes.
How do we factor perfect squares, Algebra 2 students?
9.
Root it.
No.
Wait.
Yes.
If I had that, I'd add a u1 to both sides and then
Square root of both sides. That's solving not by factoring. I want to try to factor.
X minus 9x plus 9.
Actually, yeah.
Yes. X and X. 9 and 9.
Minus
Plus and minus.
Plus and minus. We're only missing one more 9, Mr. Kane. Okay, never mind.
I don't get it.
9, 9, 9.
I
Okay, you guys, try to be more involved politically. Really helpful for your future.
like the Arby's.
Really good. Stay involved, students. You're the future. Come on, guys. Come on. Anyway, what are the solutions? Yeah. X plus 9 equals 0. X 9 equals 0. Negative 9 equals 9.
Wait. Wouldn't that make it
So,
3? Wouldn't that make the
No.
0?
no. Okay, why does this factoring result in this? Could you foil for us to demonstrate?
Okay.
Here we go. So we're foiling to check. I'm going to use the green.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
Foiling to check, and you'll see what happens. Okay, go ahead.
X squared.
X squared's right. Keep going.
Minus 9x.
Minus 9x. Keep going.
Plus 9x.
Plus 9x. See what happens?
Yeah, minus 8.
Minus 81
Got it.
equals 0. What happens?
Crosses out.
Middle two cancel, right? So these two go.
It's terrible.
That's always difference of squares.
Everybody Arnold.
Okay. Slow. No, that's good. Super annoying. But this will look funny. It's like, I'm back. Oh, we could do magic eraser next time. That'll be cool.
Oh, we did that.
Yeah, we'll
you
do magic
you
eraser.
pause the video, you
Yeah.
then you put it back.
No, we don't do that. It's magic. What do we do to both sides for this problem? To set it equal minus 16x. Right, so I'm going to write the original problem so you can see what you have. Minus 16x on both sides creates x squared minus 16x plus 65 equals 0. Okay, what's the first step in factoring always?
X's. Do X's.
Look for the greatest common factor. Is there one?
No.
No. So this is a trinomial
Unfoil
factoring.
it.
Unfoil it, bravo.
However, the
Unfoil.
magic number 8.
So you have a suggestion?
No, question.
Yes, question please?
So, you know how you move the 6 and x?
Yeah, we subtracted on both sides, yeah.
Why would you have it in the middle?
Because it's the x term.
But isn't it different if you do x squared plus 64 minus 16x or x squared minus 16x plus 16?
Right, right. Yeah.
Doesn't that come out different?
No, we want to order it in standard form with the squared and then the x and the number in descending order of power.
No, but like, let's say you have 1 plus 2 plus minus 3. Then 1
Oh, no.
minus 3 plus
As
2.
whatever is negative, you put in front. Whatever is positive, you put in front of that. Guys in the back, please try to stay focused. We're almost done. No, if you have 1 plus 2 minus 3, it's the same as 1 minus 3 plus 2.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. Yes, please.
I have a solution.
Okay, what are we trying to multiply to get?
So, what do you mean?
Which one is multiply? 64 or
Oh,
negative
you're
16?
gonna multiply to 64.
Which one are we
and
trying to add to?
Negative 16.
So negative.
And what two numbers? Multiply to make positive 64 and
So you're
add to
gonna
make
do negative and a negative because two negatives add to a negative number and
Yeah.
two negatives multiply to positive.
Make
Eight.
what numbers?
8 and 8.
8. Okay. What is or are the solutions?
Solution.
One solution, and what is it?
The number 8.
X equals 8. What's the significance of 8? What does the parabola do?
It hits.
Hits the x-axis one time. So what does it look like?
It's a vertex.
It is the vertex.
Oh,
Bravo.
vertex,
So you can make a little note to yourselves. At 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the point it touches. We know the parabola opens up because the A is positive. So the parabola does indeed kiss the line.
Kiss the bride.
Kiss the bride, yeah. One more. Wa ma. What? Plus X thing. I can't speak mo and okay, what is the first step of factoring every time? Look for the
Greatest common factor.
greatest common factor is
Not.
there is
Not.
one is, but one is every factor, right? So we go into trinomial factoring. Ba-dum, 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 equals 0. Multiply to make what?
30.
Almost negative 30.
Sorry.
Add to make positive 1. I'm gonna write it. Multiply to make negative 30. Add to make 1. What two numbers multiply to make negative 30
Positive 6, negative 5.
and add, so let's try it. Positive 6 and negative 5. Do these multiply to make negative 30?
Yeah.
Do they add to make 1?
Yeah.
Papa.
I
Plus 6 minus 5. Solutions though?
Negative
Opposite. Right, x equals negative 6 and x equals positive 5.
I used to like this.
Actually, that's where I want to stop the recording for now. All right.
Bye, guys.
So any questions on this?
But we're gonna do magic.
No, don't do it yet. We're good?
We're gonna do
You guys-
magic eraser.
Think of any fruit right now and say it in 3, 2, 1.
Watermelon! Watermelon! Pineapple.
Oh, you want to do magic eraser?
3, 2, 1.
We'll do it next time.
Okay.
Be okay.
Cucumber.
Catch.